All right, y'all. We are here for another episode of Popcorn and Mimosas. This is your host, Ulei. Of course, you know you can find me on Instagram, Popcorn and Mimosa on Instagram, or Ulei, Uleiv. And of course, I am here with my co-host and a special guest. So go ahead and Criss, since you is here, awake. Go ahead, tell people.
You can follow me on Instagram, KINGGCRISS.
I think a little louder. I don't think they can hear you.
KINGG.
You sound like a cheerleader. And she's doing the movement with it. Yes.
Oh my God. Such an asshole.
Y'all can follow me at KINGGCRISS on Instagram. Not giving my Facebook because that's for family, and I don't want y'all to know who I really am. So.
Yep. All right, Jazz, you are up.
Booyaka, booyaka.
Oh my God.
There she goes.
I'm sorry, y'all know I always gotta come in here giving the heat, giving the HEAT heat. I'm just wanting to spell because you spelled today.
We like 4 or 5 mimosas in right now.
Hey, it's your girl. It's your girl. Jasmine.
Look, this ain't no mixtape.
I felt like it though. I'm having the whole Alice Jerry Chuck over here while I'm talking shit, sounding like Bird White. It's Jasmine. You can follow me.
Don't do the corporateness.
You see me? I put that shit on, didn't it? Amor Jasmine. AMOR Jasmine. JSMIME. Also, the business plays because you usually be on top of that shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Custom Pleasures, follow us. We got events. And I'm out this bitch. Go ahead, Snoie.
And our special guest.
Drum roll, please. Go
ahead, Snoie.
Snoie. Follow me on IG. Snoie Baby. SNOIEBABY.
Okay.
Say Snoie and don't forget the baby.
Don't forget the baby.
Don't forget the baby.
Don't put no damn W in it, nigga. SNOWY. No, it's no fucking W in it. Don't put the fucking W in it, man.
Hey,
that really been bothering you for a minute, huh?
You feel me? Like a
Look.
Caucasian or something. Like
Look, you been
whole ass chocolate.
I feel like you've been wanting to take that off your
The
chest.
chocolate version, put an IE on that shit. Fuck the wine.
Thank you for letting me get it off.
Oh, look, anytime. Like, I ain't know motherfuckers really taking shit literally, but we really do appreciate you wanting to come on the show. I've been waiting for this for a hot minute.
Yes.
I mean,
yes.
you know you're a real one.
Y'all for having me, man.
When you travel to come so far.
Come on, man.
We love
to hang out with us.
Come on, Criss.
Hey.
Right. Look,
Okay,
bartender. Thank you.
Point of mimosa.
Exactly.
But I still got my filled.
And it's sitting there, babysitting.
It's my 51.
You're watching
Lord,
it. It's
Jesus,
watching
have
you.
mercy. It's my 5th one.
You said 50, didn't you? That shit was kicking in. Look, I don't know. Look, I don't need no damn poisoning situation going on.
Yeah, no.
But we just want to go ahead and really appreciate as far as everybody that's been listening, subscribing, all that good stuff. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the feedback. That's major. That's big. We really need that. But this month is a lot going on. We're halfway through the month. Pride Month.
Hey, Pride.
Okay.
Shout out to Pride.
Come on.
Shout out to what they call y'all. Shout out to the alphabet community.
There we go.
Shout out to the alphabet.
I'm motherfucking weak.
Shout out to all the fathers that being fathers and daddies and stepdaddys and uncles and shit.
Father's Day. And then
shout out to the Black and the Black Day.
Yeah, because not everybody got Juneteenth off is all I'm saying.
Facts, but don't have it up. Got work.
Okay, you gotta tell them what it is, baby. Some people don't need to know about their black shit.
They really don't. But all I'm saying is, if you can take off, take off. If you can't, I'm gonna make sure that I celebrate y'all taking off.
Appreciate it.
Celebrate.
That's all I'm saying.
That's all I'm saying.
Appreciate it.
Work and hit one of these.
Look, yeah.
And you know we're going there Monday.
Yeah.
Wow.
Look. Make sure y'all be like I'm blackity black.
That's almost what I walk in.
But if you are working in the workplace,
and me.
you better just go ahead. Look, not
I'm
the knee.
fucking done.
Not the knee.
She really on her knees.
She is really. Did you take
We gotta get the video going, goddammit.
But that's all right
I
though.
can't fuck with Jasmine.
But that is all right. Like I said, for those who, if this is your first time tuning in,
Welcome.
yes,
Welcome.
definitely
Like,
welcome.
comment, subscribe.
Mazel tov.
Not Mazel Tov though. It's
No,
fucking
you Jewish?
Juneteenth. What is
No,
wrong
I'm
with you?
She went Jewish on us.
Oh my
Nigga,
god!
salute.
Yes.
A show like Shawan.
But I don't know what that is, but it sounds real black.
It
So
sound
I'm
like
here
that. I
for it.
did play shot.
Welcome and be blessed. I don't know what that translates to what she said, but let's go with that.
It translates
Oh my
to some good shit.
I cannot. But
All the
this
Jews correct me and beat it.
we don't.
We get ready to
we
sue.
gonna go right. I'm gonna have to take that part out
No, we can't because we can't get sued
We
because
got put view in
no,
description.
no.
Like,
I'm a real life comedian, so what I say is uncensored. Y'all can't. I talk white, black, Asian, Puerto Rican,
they
and
gonna-
Nation, and
they gonna-
Jamaica, and Caucasian, and I talk about them all.
you come out with that Caucasian if you want to. They gonna kiss your ass.
And they could kiss my cancel fucking ass. Because I got the time for it.
Right now, these motherfuckers wait.
Do
They
not
always
got
trying
the
to cancel
time.
somebody.
Nah,
Yeah,
real
go
quick.
ahead, ain't
It's my thing is it's like they want to cancel so bad, but I feel like they also take away from it's your opinion.
Yeah.
It's your freedom of speech.
That's
it's your
the
amendment. So it's like just because you don't agree with something what somebody
feel like
said,
a lot of motherfuckers-
but half of the time it's like listen to what they're saying, not how they say it.
Facts.
A lot of motherfuckers is mad sensitive though. Like certain shit you can say back in the day, you can't say now.
Facts.
Which
Right.
is dumb.
Hey, that's why I always say, correct me if I'm wrong, family members and friends. If Bernie Mac was living today in 2022, you know how much shit he would have to apologize for some shit he said back in the day.
But
He
he
can't
better
really
not-
roast motherfuckers on a
But he
regular.
better
No,
not
but you know,
apologize.
like, man, you remember they had Kevin
And he
Hart
not
apologizing for some shit he said about
not,
police.
but he not going to apologize though.
He not, 'cause that shit was
Bernie
real.
Mac not going to apologize.
He not, but the fact that how sensitive the world is, he would have to apologize for his milk.
But-
That milk and cookie shit.
That milk and
Cookie
cookie
shit,
shit is classic.
it's classic, but mind you, in 2022, that shit is.
And-
Oh my God, he said faggot. Oh my God, he was talking about him. They would rip his ass the fuck alive if he was here.
But he got.
Am I lying, Chris?
But he gonna-
Chris,
he
would they
gonna-
rip his ass alive?
They might try to, but he gonna hold his own
He
shit.
won't, and I appreciate him for that because that shit is a joke.
And he not, yeah, right. And it's a
It's a
But,
joke.
but
It's a
know the
joke.
difference.
It's
It's
a
a
joke.
joke.
Know the
So
difference.
I get the fact where it's like it's a difference between being hateful and harmful,
Right.
and just making people laugh. So I get that.
They got
Because he
comedians in
didn't
2022
apologizing
For
and
jokes.
that's
Right.
some
like
weak
that
ass
guy
shit.
who ran up on Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Like, and that motherfucker came out looking like Martin when he fought. hurts.
They had folded like a motherfucking
His ass came out
pretzel.
the back
I
like
was like, oh, okay. Yeah, they not doing
breaks
that.
off his ass. Like,
But it's like, why? I don't have to agree with what you're saying, but respect what I'm
Right.
saying. You get what I'm
Yes.
trying to say? It's
Right.
like, why? Like, I'm not.
Respect me as a person.
I'm not about to censor shit.
nah.
No.
I am who I am.
And, but you
Exactly.
got
It
an
is what it
option.
is.
But you got an option. Either you listen to me,
Or you,
Or you
don't.
don't have
you
to.
don't.
So, but the motherfuckers that listen to you or want to listen to you, then they comment on it, and then it's like, oh, well, my opinion has to matter because there gotta be somebody else out here who feel like I feel.
I
Right.
mean,
That's-
maybe,
that- but that's how
but this
people-
ain't
that's how
the
people
this
think,
ain't the
though.
person.
but I ain't your
No,
therapist
right.
either.
Facts.
You get what I'm trying to
But
say?
that's
Like,
right.
if you that sensitive,
You ain't paying no
if-
copay.
If you sit up here and you feel like
25,
every
65,
every
100,
little
95.
thing that somebody
No.
is saying and you feel like you're being attacked, baby, I'm not the issue. That's
No,
your
that's-
issue.
you need to take that up with
Personal, right.
yourself.
I don't
right.
got time for
You
that
need to see a
shit.
therapist.
Nah, that's
Jasmine,
some real
come
shit.
back out so you can be the therapist.
Right.
You need to see a therapist.
A whole fucking therapist, because that shit is just not.
Jasmine ain't gonna charge you $200 an hour.
And he's basically my license, not license eligible.
No, you,
No, that part.
lay on the couch and really talk about your issues. Get
Okay.
everything off like the Sopranos.
Maybe a psychologist or psychiatrist.
Maybe.
Both.
Or you know
Get on some
what?
medicine.
Just
Yeah.
smoke some weed.
Psychiatrist then.
Just smoke some weed.
Go smoke some weed.
Oh.
And get a
That's
straight
the
jacket.
fuck it. Look, that's the best fuck it right there. You go ahead and you got some shit going on.
Smoke some good weed.
Smoke some
Not-
good weed. No, yeah, not the
don't-
good weed.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm about to
be-
say not
be-
the
Be specific.
like when I
Don't
was
just say weed. Just
like I've
smoke some good
been
weed.
on my spiritual journey, so I have not been smoking for now a couple of years now.
That's
I'm quite
right.
proud of myself as far as on that. But don't think I don't be missing it though. Is what I'm saying.
I know the vibes.
You know, especially when you be walking, especially like here, you know, it's legal here. So I be walking through the park and shit like that. I be like, God,
I don't smoke anymore. I don't smoke Criss no more.
Yeah, she don't. She don't. She don't.
Boo Boo was 10.
Yeah.
I ain't smoked since before Boo Boo.
Boo Boo 10.
I had to get a good job. My baby 10. I was like, I can't keep doing the bullshit I was doing. I gotta get a good job. My baby 10.
Right.
Oh, okay.
I gotta work.
And then you gotta cleanse yourself. But also too, like if you done a lot of stuff when you were younger, that shit
when
get
I get older,
so
like,
fast.
Like the club.
So, I don't. The club
I was in
thing.
the club when I was like 15.
You ain't like 63-35?
That was old school shit. Though.
I'm just kidding.
That shit was old school. We was in that vibe.
Criss, you getting ready to do my second. I'm getting ready to cancel you as my second. You was my second light skin freshman. Like I'm gonna cancel your ass because you want.
I'm sorry.
I'm glad you back, Jasmine.
Yeah, because what the fuck I missed?
They be treating me bad
What
since you been
did I
gone.
I knew.
Wow.
I was trying to gang up on you.
It's Criss ass.
But you like
Thank you.
63.
Thank you.
And fucking
But
get Criss.
Thank you.
You had fun at 63.
63.
When we went
When
out
we
to
all
the
went
when
together.
we went
65.
out.
They had a crown.
You had a bomb time.
When you stole the mic.
fun. That was before you had
How
fun.
y'all end up getting placed?
No, that was after.
Hey, no,
What
that
the fuck
shit was
did y'all order
lit.
the place? And how did they have Crown Royal on tap?
Yo, that was.
But you had
I
fun.
was like, I took my
No.
sister, I was like, yo, they got Crown
No.
Royal on tap. This shit is so fucking crazy. She was like, I ain't never seen that, bitch. Me neither.
But you had fun, didn't it?
We
I
did.
did.
Okay then.
But you
would've
felt
had
like a
more.
bodyguard too because you was really
Oh,
surrounded
facts.
by bitches that wanted to drop a little
Facts, it's
Criss.
we not finna like.
But she liked that everywhere because I remember like back in the day we would be
Hey, you know
clubbing.
that-
And it'd been the same with you.
Yeah.
And it'd been the same with you.
Yeah.
But what-
And it'd been the same with
She-
her.
she-
But look,
she
what
shacked
the
as
dude
far as
was
Y'all
like,
came with me, y'all left with me.
the nigga thought me and Snoie was together.
We
we was dancing up, but look, we was dancing and shit. Look, I ain't gonna lie, we were walking out of the club. He was like, "Hey, you know what I'm saying? That's your look, that's your wife." Cause look, you see the ring. That's your wife. I'm like, "Nah, that's my sister." Look, niggas ball like the ring ain't even scam. It was just, is that your wife right there? Cause if it's her, I ain't gonna say shit. But
Cause you ain't finna say shit.
that nigga
You got me
just-
fucked up. You came with me, you leave with me.
See?
That's you,
And
that's you, and that's you.
And look, and we was two stepping like a bitch, looking like we was stepping in the name of love too, like
And I'm gonna get my shit off.
That
And
dude
guess
was
what you
like,
want? In the car with me.
Love.
Guess who you came with? Me.
And look at
And
me.
you gonna come? And you
Yeah.
gonna
Look
come.
at me put her. That's my sister.
Now when y'all go after that,
Speaking
that's not my
of
concern.
love,
We wanted to kind of take the time and really kind of celebrate. We meant what we said in past episodes. So if you have not listened, please go on our YouTube channel and subscribe, because not enough, especially black fathers or black men who are supporting nieces, nephews, being role models for our community. This is the time to celebrate them. Really, you should be celebrating them throughout the year. But of course, go ahead and this is Father's Day. So what I'm saying is, I did not grow up as far as with mine. However, I did have very strong male figures in my life, so I was not lacking as far as any
I love y'all.
That's why we need video.
that part.
We need video. I'm
really
sorry,
do.
y'all.
No.
Acting a fool while you
But
giving her testimony.
That part.
You over here acting up the church.
oh shit! This is why y'all probably
Yo,
get
you supposed to be. Hey, I was doing so we deserve a part over this bitch. We need
terrible.
video.
But don't even worry about it, because video is coming.
I'm
I'm so
They gonna be
excited.
on the video. I ain't gonna be on the
Your
video.
next
Yes, she
visit.
is.
Your
Yes,
next
she is.
visit.
Even if we got a Zoom, slide your ass in and Zoom.
You gonna be up in there.
real
but-
ass bitch give a fuck about a nigga.
Hey, Big Birkin Bag got 3 or 4, 5, 6 figures.
Yeah, we supposed to
Okay.
be celebrating fathers, and y'all talking about
it off.
Birkin bags and shit like
Turn it
that.
off. Turn it off.
Step in the name of love. No, that ain't fathers.
Oh,
Dance with my father
Come on, Luther.
again.
let's not go over that.
Oh my God, y'all are wild.
Sorry, y'all. I sound like
Okay,
Whitney
go ahead,
if my
I'm
allergies
sorry.
won't mess it up. I sound like Whitney
God,
Houston if
y'all
my
are
allergies won't
terrible.
mess
It's
it
the
up.
mimosas. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I ain't gonna even lie. We about. I
Six-
lost count. After they was
6,
talking
7.
Hey, we
shit.
don't know where y'all at in the world, but it's like
Yeah.
3 o'clock in the morning.
It's definitely like that here. But you know what, Jazz? You
No,
know,
dead ass is 2:40.
it's okay.
She giving us the real
Hey,
time.
bro.
You gotta put me at 3:30.
I'm sorry.
We gonna wrap it
I
up,
ain't got
man.
no. I'm about to
We
go home.
ain't
to
trying to
sleep.
innovate.
Oh, now it went from
Now
dick
it went
to
to
sleep.
sleep, right?
No.
No, okay.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, alright.
It's the mimosa going on here.
It is.
But you know what, Jasmine, what plans do you have for your hubby as far as celebrating, Father's Day? What we got going on here? Let us know.
Right.
What's your plan?
Right. I'm double backing from the plans because I'm still working on that. But shout out to my husband for being an awesome father. You know what I'm saying? You know I love you, babe. All hearts and emojis. Well, now let me tell y'all.
Faces.
Look, while we on this subject, talking about great fathers, let me tell y'all about a time when I thought I was gonna have to fight his ass. Shit. No, not like that, because he was trying to outdo my parenting. Like, what the fuck you not gonna do is upstage me? Like, I had the motherfuckers, they marinated in me. You can't upstage my parents. And let me tell you about this shit. I cannot make this shit up. Real life true story. You know that's my shit, Criss.
Yeah.
That's your
Real life true story. I can't make this shit up. I can't make this shit up.
Flash.
This is around. Zaray gotta be like 2 at this time. I can't make 1 or 2. She loves. She can walk. She can go outside and play. 2 for a fact. She ain't even 1. She 2. Mm-hmm. This one I knew the motherfucker was not only a great father, but the nigga was trying to upstage me, and I thought I was about to swing on him.
Wow.
My baby goes outside play, with her little neighborhood friend. Hey, girl live right next door. They out playing and shit. In the trees, you know what I'm saying? Catching lightning bugs. You know that country shit.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? That country shit, lightning bugs.
And a little Macy.
But not all of them put holes, so when they woke up the next day,
they was just dead.
By the morning.
I mean, they be dead. They said they purpose. Sorry.
damn,
With
not murder.
Start shaking the damn bottle and shit. They dead and smoking the bottle, make shit like
my shit say lighten up no more.
Yeah.
So look, so Ray go outside, she playing this shit for a couple hours, and she come back in. I'm all excited. I think I did my shit. Come on, Zoe, let's wash your hands. Let's go ahead and get your shit together. Get you ready for lunch and shit. Let's get you together. The motherfucker he said that made me be like, motherfucker, don't get popped. Know what his ass say? I wash her hands and get her shit ready for lunch. He said, babe, can you wash her face? She been outside. It's pollen out there. I might be pollen on her face. Her out.
So you mad because my baby was looking out for my baby?
Yeah, but look.
You look real.
I look a little chicken strip.
You look a little salty.
Right, I was definitely hating on this shit because
you had a little pollen.
I did because I thought I was doing the shit when I said wash your hands, baby. Let's wash your hands. I thought I was killing them as a mama.
He knew.
But the nigga said wash your face. I said, damn. The nigga trying to outdo me. The shit made way more sense because kids they'll fucking take their hands, rub their face, touch their eyes.
Right.
You know how kids is. When he said that, I said, this motherfucker. But that's when I knew at 2 that this nigga was gonna be a amazing dad. Because this nigga was trying to outdo me. Like, don't do that.
I don't think he was trying to outdo you.
Yeah,
He was just telling you.
Father's Day.
I don't
Man, cool though, right?
Facts like a motherfucker.
Right, like he's such.
I was like, yo, I heard a lot about you. He was like, yeah, I heard a lot about you too. Like facts. Like,
he pays attention to detail.
He's a great dude.
Sweet. He does.
He's
the smallest detail.
Yeah.
He's
a great dude.
Like, bro, I was scared when I first met him. You know why? I'll never forget the first time I went in this nigga house. Real talk, I can't make this shit up. I was fucking. I can't make this shit up. I go in his room. First of all, the shit was clean, immaculate.
And most guys' room.
Most niggas. That's why when I be hearing people complain about their mates and their spouses, and they be like, "This nigga don't cook or clean," I'm like, "Damn, I'm a princess."
What's that like?
What that's like?
What's that like?
Because my nigga got OCD and he cooks. Chef Boy ID on the track. Facts. My nigga cooks.
Yep.
Well, that shit was. Man, I walked in this fucking room. The shit was immaculately clean, but I looked at this nigga dirty clothes hamper. I said, "Why your shit look like it's folded? Is you folding dirty clothes? Like we talk that shit."
That's a whole different level.
That's a different level of cleanliness. Like, why the fuck your shit look neat?
It's dirty clothes, right?
It's dirty clothes. Right. Dirty clothes is keep it rich.
It's dirty. You kick that shit off. Keep moving.
No. But that nigga was raised in a house full of men. It was him, his granddad, and him.
Okay.
House full of men. Like, it's funny because his daddy came to our house the other day. He trimmed the hedges. Shout out to the real men in life. He was came and trimmed the hedges, and he was saying that their mom made this joke and was like, "Yeah, daddy, because she just now starting to clip my toenails." I know that's crazy, but that was a non-negotiable for me. I hate feet. Like I told that nigga,
wow, that's big.
that's a non-negotiable. Like when I get married, I ain't got no choice. So,
right.
got married and had to start clipping toenails. I ain't like that.
Right.
But this man literally grew up in a household where his grandma had a lady who came to the house every week and did their hands and feet. Mind you, their nana lived there, but after she passed, it was a house full of men who literally, their upkeep was different.
They grooming.
Right.
What?
Right.
They grooming.
This shit was
that's
crazy.
grooming.
Like,
Most
grooming.
males don't get manicures and pedicures.
That shit was a norm for them.
And even if they get a manicure, they don't get a pedicure.
Right.
It's to the
feel
point
me?
I had to tell my husband, like, his feet was buttermilk soft, like baby bottom soft.
Buttermilk.
Like
biscuits.
Like weird. Like that's like grown-ass man that's on your feet all day.
Cracker
But
Barrel.
your feet feel soft like a baby's
I
ass.
motherfucking wish.
And realize that damn it was because of the upkeep you was getting
Cracker Barrels.
all your fucking life.
With the jelly and the
Yes.
grape
You
jelly.
talking about Cracker Barrel.
And
God,
I can't fuck with Cracker Barrel. Okay, so look.
Hey, breakfast is
No,
crap.
I can't fuck. Let me tell y'all why. Y'all remember Deliver Us from Evil? And she was the health inspector. Okay, so look. Boo before him working at the job that okay, look, before
Damn
Boo,
it, Davon.
yeah, he did. He fucked it up. You know, he delivered produce.
Right.
Meaning, hey, so it was like a health inspector. So let me tell y'all,
She
you
about to
talk
fuck y'all
about
up.
being married to a nigga like we can't eat there no more because their kitchen dirty. We can't eat there no more because.
But I like that though.
So when y'all talk about Cracker Barrel, I haven't had Cracker Barrel like the last 6 years. Know why? This nigga delivered produce Cracker Barrel one day and came home and said, "Baby, we can never eat there again." What's wrong? Never. First of all, Cracker Barrel is a hard no. Sorry, Cracker Barrel. I ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to talk about y'all. Don't sue me in there. But let me tell y'all why though. I'm gonna give y'all an inside secret.
What's wrong with that?
Okay, no, their kitchen. So you gotta think when he's delivering that produce, he's in everybody's kitchen. So he's saying the cleanliness. He's saying where your trash can at located near your food. He said the shit is disgusting. First of all, they have a lot of trash back by the door. Their trash can is near the stove. So you gotta think, if you cooking fresh eggs,
A fresh whatever is going right there.
it's a trash can right
Why
there.
the trash can by the fucking stove though?
And anything.
That's nasty.
They be tossing eggs and shit, and then you know they cook a lot of their shit from scratch.
Yeah.
But they're not making sure that they're staying on top.
I want to know no more. Like,
I mean, when I say it's a lot of restaurants I haven't even stuff put in because it's like, no,
But not just that though.
they're
But
not clean.
But it may
They're not
not.
clean.
But it may not be. That it may not be all locations though.
Hey, this nigga, he delivered 200 miles from Richmond, Virginia. So he's in Maryland. He's in ECU in North Carolina.
Hey, that's my school. Woo
So
woo.
all I'm saying is, collectively, he don't fuck with Cracker Barrel. It's not one day he's went in that he's saying, baby, that one. Because nigga, man, I'm like, baby, you sure this one up short pump ain't safe?
Right.
No.
Damn.
All their kitchens is built the same.
Everybody
So
protocol same, right?
it's built the same. So I just
Damn.
said, just be cautious and pray over your shit if you're going to Cracker Barrel.
Like a motherfucker.
But you know what? That's why. But you know how picky I am when it comes down
You
to food.
are, but you got to think, if somebody's cooking
Yeah,
from
it's-
scratch
yeah,
all the time, they have to be super clean.
Clean.
The temperatures on their food have to be immaculate.
No, that's true.
Because your all of that shit is fresh food.
No, that's true.
So I get that Cracker Barrel is in a space where they doing all fresh food and it's homemade, but you got to be really on your
Clean.
shit. Yes.
Gotta be clean.
Yes.
No, I agree with that. You really
have
do
to be.
because you're doing more extra steps than other people because you're not half assed.
It's
Why
not-
the
it's
food
not
is so
froze.
fucking good.
That's why the trash
froze,
can's so close, because you cracking
Right,
a lot
'cause
of
you cracking
eggs
the stuff.
out the egg
But-
versus you using a carton.
But also too, it's like have a better system if that is something
People being
that
lazy.
because not only that, like I got OCD in certain areas my damn self.
Absolutely.
So if I would go and see some shit like that shit would turn me the fuck off majorly is what I'm saying. And so I get it.
See this kitchen.
But see, that's why I like places. It's a spot
Like
in
Waffle House?
Greensboro, open fucking kitchen.
But no, that's why I love
See that shit.
eating. Well, him giving me tips on eating, because there's a lot of places in Richmond that he like, man, their kitchen is immaculate. Like, it's almost like he was the health inspector. Like, he'll call me and be like, hey, we gotta eat here. The
First
kitchen
off,
is immaculate.
I need him to be on here because the reason why I'm saying that is in North Carolina, in New York as well. You get the grade. You get the percentage. You get whatever.
That's all we get.
But remember they used to do that in Richmond. The restaurant report every day on the news. Oh, y'all not from here.
We not from
here.
So
in Richmond, they used to do on the news. They used to do the restaurant report every like Wednesday or Thursday. They would come out and give you a report. If you failed, they had that shit on the news. Like basically, this person failed this section is why.
But guess what?
And the person who got like the top score, they would let them know, why.
But you know why they don't have it anymore? They have such a shortage as far as what health is. I would love to do that.
Deliver us from evil.
No.
Off the floor.
No, because you got to think about it. I could cook whatever I want to cook, even if it's good or not, at my house.
Yep.
So the moment that I decide to go elsewhere, first off, I'm paying for convenience. I'm paying for quality.
It's over 62 ain't
Y'all,
look, 55.
Let me tell you about these assholes. Let me
on 55.
We chilling. Let me say about this. They keep saying it's fucking cold in here, but what the fuck they don't realize, heat fucking rises. The moment I turn that shit the fuck off, that shit is just gonna rise.
Jazz.
But what I'm saying is too, like, y'all, we supposed to be talking about the dads.
Oh, sorry.
Look. I didn't grow up with mine. That's all. Is what I'm saying.
Let's go.
Me either. I'm a bastard. But hey, this crazy because my freshman year of high school, freshman year in college paper, I got an A on that bitch. I love it. Shout out to JMU. Woo woo Dukes. Anyways, Dukes.
Definitely a pirate.
My first sentence in my final paper of college, freshman year, literally was, I'm a bastard by definition. I'm a survivor by identity.
Ooh, I like that.
Real life. You look at what the definition of a bastard is. I'm real life a bastard. And I know it sounds horrible, but I am. It's literally, if you look at the definition, it is a child that was created with of an unwedded mother. And that's what it was. Like, I'm not even.
That's a definition.
It's real life. Yeah. So I'm real life a bastard, and I own that title, and I would never shy away from that title, but understand that I'm a survivor by identity. Like, I identify as a survivor because I didn't have a active father. I had a stepdad, and shout out to my mama husband. Shout out for giving my mama the opportunity to even be married and experience that, because we really come from the bottom. Like, when I say the bottom, I'm talking about foster care and shit like that. It can get deep. But I say that to say, my stepdad, love him to death, but I don't feel like he was able to tap all the way in as being a father because of resentment.
Right.
Meaning he wanted to have his own kids. Knowing that now that I'm an adult, that was like the demise of him and my mom's marriage, because he wanted kids and have a legacy. He don't have any kids as of today in 2022. He don't have any blood kids, and my mama have 2.
Right.
So that was the demise of their particular marriage, but we never was able to, we had a great relationship, but we was never able to grow as dad and daughter, because I feel like that resentment, he couldn't give his all
to hinder.
Right, but he was there in the moments that count, man. And I never forget, I went to my stepdad one day, real life, true story, I can't make this up. I asked him why my dad didn't want me. Wow. I know that's deep. Like, you're asking. No, that's deep.
That's deep. Different too.
Deep. And he really looked at me. We was driving in the car. I cannot make this up, y'all. He was driving in the car and said, "You shouldn't even be worrying about who wants you in that. I love you to death. I want you forever. So if you worrying about feeling wanted or needed, like,
right,
you I'm got here that for me and your mom.
Yeah.
But if you really want to know the answer to that question to feel secure within yourself, some people do things when they don't really think about the consequences. Right. Meaning, to create life, you're not thinking about the damage that it may cause with you not being in that life that you created.
That's true.
Yeah.
A lot of things, like, it's crazy because he really broke down a lot of shit to me, and that was one of the realest conversations we had, because again, I looked at him as a stepfather, but I never had the courage to talk to him like a father.
Yeah.
But that shit was deep. Right. Like, real talk. Like, shout out to Andre. You somewhere in the world. I know you got a new girlfriend. My mama told me. But shout out to Andre, wherever you at in the world. Like, he was really cool and really influential in my world and my upbringing. Right. But we never could really get that bond as daughter and
Right.
dad. And being an adult, I realize now that he really couldn't give me that love because
It's something that what he wanted.
it was resentment.
Yeah.
But he was an amazing person. He was an amazing guy. But my daddy, hey, shout out to Joseph Redwood. You ain't shit. And yes, I did say your first and last name so the world know. You see his ass on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
Fuck that nigga.
DM him and say, you ain't shit. Meaning you didn't get it right with me, which I'm cool with. But I got 2 younger sisters under me and you still ain't getting it right.
And that's tragic.
I'm one of them people that I can forgive someone for what they did to me as long as they get it right for somebody after me. I'm one of those people who I'd rather you to hurt me than hurt my friends because I feel like I can take it.
Right.
So, again, it's fuck you, nigga. For the simple fact that you not getting it right with my little sisters. Like, at all. I don't like that. So, shout out to the dads that's dads. Shout out to the shout out to the Russell Wilsons in the world.
Okay.
Like, hey, stepdads is coming through on some bullshit.
Okay.
So, shout out to the Russell Wilsons in the world. Fuck the futures of the seasons. Fuck the futures of the world. Fuck the Nick Cannons of the world. Like, I don't know how the fuck y'all think that shit is okay. I don't give a fuck how much money he got in the world. There is no amount of money that could equate to time. And to have 8 different kids, 9 different, however many the fuck he got, with so many, however many baby mamas he got, there is no way in real life on the world that he's putting in the adequate time to be a real life active. Let me say that word, because to be a father is a verb. To be an active father. I don't give a fuck. What are you doing?
Right.
There is no way in the fucking world he's able to appropriately be an active father in 9 kids' lives. I don't give a fuck how much money he got. There's no way. I don't give a fuck how many jets he got. No fucking way. We talking about you praying for me at night. We're talking about you putting me in the bed consistently at night. Right. We're talking about you taking me to school every fucking morning. We're not talking about every other morning.
Right.
We're not talking about when you're not with my brothers and sisters. All I'm saying is shout out to the daddies who she took your last piece of chicken. That was some booty call shit. You literally got 2 pieces of chicken on there. She ate your chicken.
It's some love.
She ate your chicken. Look, and she get your chicken.
I'm about to turn around and pop the shit out of her.
Bird neck ass over here eating people food. Birdie ass.
Chopstick fingers having ass.
She wildin'.
But you know what?
Tyson, no sir.
I don't think and it's not just fathers. We're talking about absentee parents.
Facts.
It's so much
in the crazy
damage. Go ahead.
I had to tell my coworker yesterday. We was talking. I was like, I had to forgive my mother.
You got to.
And I had to forgive my father because it was like, how do I get? And you know what I mean. It was in retrospect. I had to look at it. It was like, how I get 2 fucked up parents. I love them for who they are, not what they are. So you know what I mean. I had to understand. I read the quote. It was like they was learning too. So I understand they was learning too. They was growing too. They was getting it too.
I'm not trying to hear that shit.
It's. I'm not gonna say it's an excuse.
I'm not trying to hear that shit.
I'm not gonna say it's an excuse for their behavior and the way that
I be so hard on people.
That shit.
I be so hard on people.
How shit played out in their life. That's the way it played out in my life. Mm-hmm. But what they did made me who I am. What they did made me, so them being them who they are, made me see if I ever became a parent outside of Nala, I never want to be what they were.
Absolutely.
I think for me it's different because
speak up. Fucking girl.
I think for me it's different because my parents are still together.
Right.
And they've been together since before I was born. Like they've only dated each other and have had.
That's so cute.
Pause. Wait.
That's like you said. That's cute. Mine was like that's crazy. Like I never seen that.
No. Wait. Pause.
It was the same way with my dad's parents. Like they were together.
Pause. It's cute to a certain extent. Wait. We gotta talk. We gotta dig deeper. And I ain't trying to get on your family, and I ain't trying to get on your family deep. But again, it's cute to a certain extent, and here's why. America, let me touch bases on this. The reason why I say that is because your parents growing up in the era they in,
it's a different vibe.
It's a different vibe. Meaning, a lot of the people who grew up in your parents' era, they stayed together for convenience.
Yeah.
They stayed together for image.
Right.
Yeah. They stayed together for
This is because this is what I'm supposed to do.
Like,
Right.
Like you said, for convenience.
For convenience and image. A lot of it was convenience and image.
Because we got 10 11 kids together. And
That-
where you going?
Yeah.
That or this is how we was
11
bred
kids.
it because mom and dad stayed together. Like,
Right.
so I said
60
it to
years,
say,
right.
I know your parents been together for so long, and I really feel like that's a blessing because I hope that me and my husband can be like that
Right.
for my kids. But what I don't ever want my kids to be able to say or live through is to say, my parents was just together for 40 years.
Oh, no.
No, not saying that because I'm going to dig deep. I want to know more about your parents, but meaning I would love them to be like, shit, my parents were together and were happy for 40 years.
Yeah.
My parents were together and was growing for 40. You know what I'm saying?
And
So
love.
right.
And
so,
liking each other.
So
Not just
when you
tolerating
said
each
they was
other.
together for the longevity period,
They're still
or
together.
how does that? How did that look for you growing up?
So,
like, what were the tools that you were able to
they
learn?
were together. My mom had her own identity. My dad had his own.
Okay.
My dad has always been into bowling. So before I came
Okay.
along, they were always traveling each other. Disney World,
Okay.
Vegas, California, anything like that.
That's beautiful.
He always had bowling. Bowling is his
Facts.
passion.
I love that.
They
You
tried
gotta
to
keep it
have
hobby.
a baby for 6 years. I came along.
Uh-huh.
Woo, 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 woo. Here I am. 8 years later, here comes my sister. Of course, we go through all that shit with my sister, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
It joins them together even more. She passes away, and it's more of how do we go forward from here,
Right.
if that makes sense.
Right.
No, that do make sense.
Been together. They've been together since they were in middle school, like
Wow.
middle school, high
That's like-
school.
Have they ever
Wait, that's like, wait.
But
pause.
it's
That's me and Devon.
the
That's
way
me
they
and
grew
Devon.
up
Like,
is
since 20,
like the
10,
way that
12.
my family was is if you're dating somebody, you already know what their family is like. You already know what kind of family they're coming from. Okay, they're wholesome. They do this, they do that. They take care of each other. They do this. You know what I mean? Like that's the type of vibe that my family is on. Like, okay, you come from a good family. You come from this. You come from that. I know you can take care of my daughter. I know you can be this for my husband.
That's crazy though.
Okay, let's dig
But
deeper.
that's because they come from a good family.
Yeah.
That don't mean they're that the
Right.
person.
Whoa, that's a word. That's a word.
Right.
That's a word.
Like,
tweet.
You might come from
diddly-lee.
a great family,
Right.
But
That
you
don't
might
mean
not
you ain't
be-
demonic.
Right.
You right. You might not.
That
be
don't
what they
mean that you
produce.
ain't right.
Right.
You might be the complete opposite of what they produce.
Facts.
Have they taught you how to?
You might have portrayed that to
and
them,
right?
but to them, I gotta be this.
That's why.
But
That's
on the
why.
outside,
That's why I want.
I'm okay with being me. I can take my mask off.
Facts. That's why I'm trying to dig deeper because I love the people who grew
you
up
got to
in.
get a mask off.
Absolutely. That's why I'm digging deeper because I love the people who grew up in two-parent households,
Like, that's
and I
just-
love to ask y'all questions because I be wanting to
That's
know
just so
that.
fucking crazy to me.
Even though y'all
Me
grew up in
too.
two-parent households,
It's
did
not
y'all
a
get the
norm for me.
necessary lessons?
So my shit was
It's-
like, if you ask your mom something, she said, "Oh, do you just go ask that, or you ask that something?
That-
You go ask mom something?" And
It-
do she say, "Yeah"? Like, how did that
No,
work?
go ahead, boo.
For me, it was both. I'm a daddy's girl and I'm a mommy's girl.
Did they
Okay.
teach you how to argue healthy
Have healthy.
No.
healthy debates? So they never got to arguing in
So
front
was
of
it
you.
just a strong no and just left at
They
left
never
at that?
argued in front of me. They didn't do
But
anything
I like that.
degrading in
Yeah,
front of me.
facts.
Hold on, wait,
And-
no,
and-
pause,
and that's-
pause.
that's the-
No, no, no,
Pause,
no, no,
hold
no.
on,
I'm about to
pause,
get that.
pause, hold on, wait. Go ahead, say what you gonna say, Yuli. Go ahead.
I like that to an extent
Okay, speak on. I hope you ready to say what's on my mind
because
no, for real, because I feel like that was a disservice that they never showed you adversity in front of you to be able to give you the tools.
I mean, there was times when like, okay, my dad didn't like when my mom was married. Okay, that's different, but it's never.
No, I'm talking about a real
no,
life
no.
Attention, but it's
intense
never
conversation,
yeah.
but it's healthy.
But
But you
even
know how
with
shit
my
can get, though.
but
She can go left real quick.
even with my
But see what she
grandparents,
said.
the grandkids, we never saw that.
So it can be
My
like
grandparents, my parents, I never saw that.
Okay,
Right.
Go ahead,
So,
go ahead,
like-
Yuli. I'm sorry, Yuli was talking. Go ahead, boo. Hostess with the most.
it's like for like
Tyson, I'm not giving you
it's
none.
it's
He's such a vulture with the
the
food,
food is
bro.
good. It's good.
And she ain't no better. Her all in neck ass.
Look, she's still in the plate.
Island.
Now,
Like
You are your mama's child. Go ahead.
it's crazy
can't even have
because
this myself.
I could somewhat relate, but can't relate. But I can get it, but I don't get it because I feel like it could hinder your growth as an adult.
Absolutely.
Me growing up in a household with a single parent, my mother did date, but we didn't meet everybody she was dating. I've never witnessed a man disrespect my mother.
Yeah.
Call her out her name.
Right.
None of that stuff. Period.
Right. We stuck on the
not to say, but not to say that
disagree in front of your face. Though.
That's what I'm saying. I never grew up seeing that type of engagement in a sense. However, within my household, but I did see it with external members. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So it just wasn't. But at the same time, I knew that how they were engaging in it, that shit was uncomfortable for me. And that was something that I did not know. If you get into an argument right now, I leave.
Yeah.
You get loud, I leave.
It's too much for me.
But that's what I'm saying. But that's growing up. But that's what I'm saying. But growing up.
Go ahead.
But what I'm saying is too, like, as an adult, I had to learn on my own how to have resolution,
difficult conversations,
and knowing how to handle with conflict in a healthy type of way. Because when you don't see it, you meet. Because let me tell you something.
That's why I'll be asking these questions.
Everybody, I was about to say, everybody grow up differently. I don't care if you're in a single parent household, 2-parent household. Everybody is different. You cannot assume that we all black is raised the same.
No, we're not assuming.
No. I'm just saying in a general way.
You would think that you're getting different too.
But I don't know. But you learn things so differently.
The shit is when you grow up in a 2-parent household,
yeah,
you raised off love. You raised off love.
Absolutely.
You grew up in a 1-parent household, you raised off
survival.
So it's a difference.
Huge.
With us learning on how to love somebody else. So if you raise off survival and you learn somebody and you meet somebody who raised off love,
for me,
like you gotta learn how to maneuver through that.
But
for
know
me,
how to
it's
recognize
different because
it.
my dad has 3 other brothers, whereas they all have their own experience. Okay, I have an uncle who has a divorced wife, but I still consider her as my aunt. They have 2 kids. He's gotten married plenty of other times. I don't. Anyways, but he had his own journey, you know what I mean? But like they all have their own journey. But when it comes to my parents, seeing what they have gone through together, it gives me hope for somebody that will stick through it no matter what.
But at the same time, the fact that you never saw the process,
yeah. I didn't see
that's the issue.
I didn't
not an issue.
No. Okay, yeah, not the issue.
But that's why.
But I feel like that's the disservice.
Okay, let me
tell
say
you
what I'm
trying to say.
So it's more of So when it comes to my parents, my dad is emotional. My mom, she's emotional, but I've never seen my mother cry. I've seen my dad cry before. I've never seen my mom cry.
That's crazy.
Even when my sister passed away, my dad was the one that was emotional. He was the one that he felt like it was because the day that she passed, like the day that everything happened, he was not there. He was at work.
So he holding on to guilt.
He's holding on to guilt.
So that's why he cried.
He is grieving. You know what I mean? Like he is emotional. Yeah. My mother, I'm gonna be strong.
But you know what? But I feel like, but
it's all how they grew up.
I was about to say because
it's all how they
grew up. When you have a very close understanding with life in a sense, because like if let's say that you grew up and you had so much tragic that has happened, you could get numb to so many things. When you get older, a lot of stuff is really not going to phase you. It's not going to make you a cold person.
Oh no, raising my hand saying that's me.
But you get what I'm trying to say? It's like you could handle things a whole lot different than how other people is. Right. What I'm saying is when it come down to conflict, since that's the topic that we are discussing, I did not grow up.
That's why I was asking that question.
You know what I'm trying to say? So when it happens, I was about to say,
I didn't see my parents.
Because I don't want us to.
I didn't see my grandparents bickering. Matter of fact, they never showed me
this
that.
This is Jasmine's corner. So I'm gonna just ask questions and y'all give me yes or no answer.
Okay.
Because the only reason why I'm doing this is because to show y'all dynamics and to show y'all that a lot of people think that sometimes 2-parent households is better.
It's not.
And sometimes it's not always the case because some people be living in a 2-parent household and all y'all do is living and surviving, but y'all are not teaching. Y'all are not teaching. Y'all are not nurturing. Y'all are really not even engaging.
Not just that, but y'all don't know each other.
And that's why I'm having this conversation because again, my baby's growing up in a 2-parent household and I want to get this shit right. So again, we're ready to have a yes or no question. All
right.
So we already got the yes and no's from the conflicts. No for you, no for Criss. How about you? Have anybody have you experienced conflict within your family? Meaning, I know you was raised by your grandma, but did she show you the tools on how to have healthy conflict, how to get through conflict healthy?
No.
Okay, we all on the same board. We know we went through that. Okay, next question. Y'all ready for it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Since we passed conflict, have the people who raised you giving you the tools to activate boundaries and to identify and set them? Boundaries.
No. Yes.
Boundaries. So you look at yes, she can do boundaries.
Absolutely.
No.
And I can tell you right now, you're lying.
No.
Criss, go ahead. I'm gonna just go call you on your bullshit. You saying yes, but I can give you examples where I know you don't have boundaries. Go ahead, Criss. Yes or no?
No.
You?
No.
No. Me either. I'm learning them at the age of 30. Real life. And I just got to chop down your tree for just a split second, Ulei.
Go ahead.
The reason why I said I appreciate you saying yes, but let me tell you how I know that that you are not setting boundaries because you know how I am as a friend.
Absolutely.
I will real life knock somebody's head off for you. Like, this a real segment right now. Like, this ain't even he. Because I do a lot of laughing and joking, but in real life, I don't do no fucking playing.
She ain't scripted.
I would dead ass knock somebody's head off for you. And you know that for a fact.
Yeah.
No problem. You would not have to do shit.
Yeah.
I will real life set somebody up for you. So meaning...
Come on, Chop.
No, dead ass. I'm really about y'all. I'm glad you said chop because that's that bitch that's crazy. I say that to say you do have boundaries, but sometimes you identify them at the end moment. Meaning, I sit right here and watched you allow people to take advantage of you. So for you to have clear boundaries and you able to own boundaries, they would have never been able to do that. And you know how I feel about that. We ain't gonna say no motherfucking name, but you know how I feel about that.
Yeah.
So you do have boundaries, Ulei, and I love that about you. But to a certain extent, you don't. Because your heart is too big that sometimes your heart over trumps your boundary. Heart is too big. Like, you got boundaries. Now, let me say this. You got more boundaries than the rest of us that sit in this room. I can say that.
Yes,
But
you do.
sometimes your heart trumps that boundaries. And you're being more loving, giving, Ulei than actually saying, no, they don't deserve this of me. They don't deserve this access to me.
Okay.
So you do got boundaries,
But
and
some
sometimes
people
you're
do.
softer. They
It's
do.
just
Because
sometimes.
I will beat your ass fucking well.
You know,
I'm sorry.
I won't disagree with that. I will say that it wasn't something that I did all the time.
You're
I
right.
will say in the past few years, I had it was certain situations where I just had to start setting boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You get what I'm trying to say? Hence why I'm so hard on you guys as far as with a
be
whole
at
bunch
our
of
neck.
stuff that's going on because
Criss,
it's
I know
like
she at your neck because she be at my neck with that.
no, because
if you be at my neck.
I ain't got no goddamn boundaries. So when they come to y'all, I be like, nah, fuck that.
You're not holding them
Fuck them
accountable.
niggas. Fuck that shit. Be like,
As me, as your friend, or your friend, or your
Yeah.
friend, I have to hold you
Okay,
accountable
so-
for your actions and your, you know what I mean?
No
I'm
facts.
gonna be
I
better.
love
Be
that.
better.
I love that. So
I
if you ain't
appreciate
holding
it.
me, then I don't need you to be my friend because that means you allow me to be a part-time ass chicken strip
why
ass
your eyes
bitch.
closed?
Stay loaded.
Oh, hell no. Snow is lit.
We've been up since 7 a.m. Snow.
Guys, it's fucking 3:15.
I've been up like 24 hours.
Oh, go and
Feel
sleep,
me?
Snow.
I've been up since yesterday morning. Got up on
no,
the
but what I'm saying is because I'm slightly a little
Intoxicated.
old
Facts.
that part too. But what I'm saying is too, like, it's like my boundary situation got activated due to stress.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? The moment that my mom always say, you know when you're done when you get in a belly full.
Fuck yes.
And that's different for everybody.
You mean?
You get what I'm trying to say?
Right.
And
Don't
I never
fucking play me.
understood
Fuck
it
me.
when she said it, but I understood it when it happened.
Yes.
So
don't ever try and fucking play me.
But it's everything.
Yes.
So once you start setting those boundaries,
Yeah.
And then
That's if
it
you're
makes
upset.
and if it makes you uncomfortable,
it's a good thing.
then it's a great thing.
Fact.
Then I
Yeah,
know
right,
I'm
right.
doing the right thing.
What-
Y'all ready for the next question?
Oh shit! What?
We own this shit. I'm sorry, Yuli, to take over your podcast.
I gotta get home by 4:30.
We ready? We gonna wrap it up.
Yeah.
We gonna wrap. A tangible goal that we can keep you to for Q3 and Q4 of the year. A tangible goal. Give us one goal. We now in June. We got 6 more months left in this year.
Ooh.
One tangible goal that you go knock off for 2022. I don't give a fuck if you just saying I want to walk daily at 6 o'clock in the morning. I don't give a fuck what the goal is.
Nah, fuck that. I want to build my credit score up by 100 points.
100 points. We what day we is? What day we is? We at
The 18th.
June 18th. June 18th, 3:19 in the morning. I don't like odd numbers, so I'm gonna say it's 3:20. So 3:20, 6:18.
Okay.
We hold this note, so we could be your accountability partners, okay?
Y'all all right? Yeah.
100 points.
What's the second part of my question?
We on. Everybody got to answer one first.
Okay.
All right, Chris. 1.
Can I do 2?
6 months. We can do 2.
Okay, I'm gonna do credit score with Snow. And
You got to give us it's tangible. So you said credit score. What about it? She
Credit
gave us 100
score.
points. You got to give us a number.
I want to get at least 150. I want to get.
You want to
700.
upgrade it to 150
I want to
points.
get to 700 points.
700 points. We holding you to that. We need
And-
tangible shit so we can come back.
My second one is to save at least $3,000 by the end of the year.
Put a date on it.
Facts.
I mean, you said end of the year. I like that.
End of the year.
So
At
we
least.
got Snow going with the
If not
goddamn
more.
100 points in credit. We got Criss going with the 100 with the not even the points. She wants 700 in credit score, minimum of 3,000 saved. We holding you to it. We're accountability partners, America. Yuli, give me some. Minimum of 3 things. You can do 1 to 3. What you gonna do? Tell us what it is. Tell us what it is.
Mine is definitely focus on making profit on my business.
Profit. So your goal is okay. So again, we got to put a number on it because the only way to obtain a goal is to put a realistic, tangible number on it. Because when you obtain that one, we can do another one. So
I want
to make profit on your podcast, let's give it a tangible number. What profit that looks like? What do you want? At least what? $20 and make a $20 profit. 25. We'll give it a number. At the end of the year, give it a number.
From now to the end of the year?
6 months. We in June. We got 6 months.
I would say about 3 G's.
3 G's. Month, yearly, quarterly. How you want that money to look?
I definitely want it to look at least quarterly.
3 G's quarterly. Y'all heard that,
At
America?
least
We got
quarterly.
goddamn 3 G's quarterly off of her entrepreneurship.
For the first year.
Entrepreneurship. We got Criss with the minimum of 700, minimum of the 3,000. We got Snoie, baby. Don't forget the baby. Minimum of 100 points, and that can either, like I said, that could be 750. She just want 100 motherfucking points. Okay, cool.
What about you?
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
what about you? You ain't
Oh,
saying
I,
about you.
I just thought I was being.
Oh, no.
I just thought I was being Regis.
No, no.
I thought I was gonna be Regis.
No, you weren't going to slide
Who wants to be a
You
millionaire?
weren't going to slide
Come
through
on,
with
come
that.
on. What's her name?
Okay.
Vanna came through like Vanna with it.
Ain't it? Alright, so a tangible goal for me, I would literally like to profit off walking in my purpose. I'm gonna say that again, meaning
Yes.
Oh, God, do it.
yes, for
Above all things.
above all things, I just want to profit off my purpose, meaning
Well,
you know what I mean, America.
Continue to put God first in everything you do, everything will
Everything,
work out.
yes, absolutely. If my purpose is to make people smile, I don't give a fuck if that's $1 profit off a smile.
right.
I don't give a fuck if that's a like off a smile. Whatever the profit need to look like, it can be and it don't have to be monetary value.
Financial, right?
Right. So I just want to be able to walk in my purpose for the next 6 months and able to profit, whether it's by networking, profit by monetary gain, profit by knowing the right people, just profit of elevation. Like, so that's my thing. Hold me to it, America. Hold me to it, friends.
God gonna put you in the right room with the right people.
With the right people. That's the crazy thing about it, I'm glad you said that. Snoie, baby, don't forget the baby.
Right.
Do you know what I always pray for? I always pray to be at the right place at the right time.
Amen.
Let me say that again. Y'all,
That's
some of y'all
real.
praying and ain't giving specific prayers.
You gotta
be specific. If you want a house, you gotta say what color, You ain't gotta believe in God, but whatever you believe in, they like specifics.
You gotta manifest it. You gotta write that down. You gotta pray on it. You gotta believe that it's already yours.
Not just that, you gotta be detailed in your prayer.
Absolutely.
Facts.
You know what I'm trying to say? You have a lot of people be like, oh, I don't want to be struggling no more. Everybody struggle different. You got spiritual struggle.
What's
you
your
got
struggle?
Physical struggle.
Like
You got financial struggle. You gotta specify what that struggle is. So
what's
when you want to manifest, like Snow said, as far as what you want, you really need to break that down and know what it want. Because let me tell you something. I feel like it's always a higher power.
Absolutely.
I pray to the gods and goddesses because I feel like it's a team. It's not just one person.
Come on, baby. You better tell them.
But
America, listen.
You got to turn around and make sure you speaking to the right people in the right spirit.
What I always say.
If they give you what you want.
Ulei, what do I always say?
Yeah.
What do I always say, Ulei? Who's handing you your blessings?
Yep.
And I'm going to say this. I'm going to get closer to the mic. Who is handing you your blessings? Because guess what? The devil rewards for good behavior.
Yep.
I'm going to say that again. Some of y'all over this bitch.
Yep.
PPP loaning and shit. Some of y'all over this bitch.
Yep.
Scamming it like I'm living this life. But understand the devil rewards for good behavior.
Yeah.
You sinning gives you that being.
You gonna pay for that shit.
You sinning. Absolutely. Because you're getting rewarded by the devil. Understand God. The higher power, I ain't gonna even say God. The higher power is gonna come and tell you that humble your ass and say, hey, you got it, but I'm gonna take it away.
Yeah.
God said how I look low.
Hey.
Come on.
We need some code words to bring us back if we gonna be really on this journey. So 3 words. I don't care what they are.
Prayer.
Prayer, okay.
Grace.
Grace, I'm loving your words.
Mercy.
Come on now. She said
on,
prayer.
man.
That's it.
Grace.
Come on, bestie.
And mercy. So understand, those moments, Snoie baby, and don't forget the motherfucking baby. On the days that you having self-doubt, on the days that you at your lowest, we're going to say these trigger words. And I need for you to get your shit together. I need you to pray. And if you go pray, don't worry.
Yeah.
If you go worry, don't pray. You got to do one or the other. You can't do both.
Once I give it to God, ain't nothing for me to worry
Facts.
about no more. And He got
That's
it.
true. That's true.
The whole thing is, I'm in a
Give yourself grace, though. So in those moments where you feel like, damn, I should be doing more, I ain't doing enough, give yourself grace.
Right.
I don't know if you can hear this, America, but Criss is tripping. She heard shit.
Gotta go, y'all.
We do. You gotta answer this last question before you go.
Okay.
This
3 accountability words that we can give you, and again, we breaking down the meaning. On your days where you have self-doubt, on your days where you just feel like I'm just trying to make it through the day, on the days that you just like, you know what, Lord, help me find my purpose. Any 3 words. Snoie baby, don't forget the motherfucking baby. Her 3 words is prayer, grace, and mercy. Give us any 3 words that you can think off the top of your head, so that when the days that you had a self-doubt, we can say Criss, grace, Criss, mercy.
I haven't even gotten to that point in my life yet.
You should be there.
You got to.
To be self-aware, you got to.
You gotta have a pep talk with yourself every day.
Say that one more time.
You gotta have a pep talk with yourself
and
every day.
And that is some real shit right there.
Because you're gonna face enough shit with everybody else.
Yep.
You gotta be with you day in and day out.
Peace is my
peace.
number 1. Like peace.
Got 2 more.
Peace.
Mercy.
Okay.
Longevity.
Peace, mercy, and longevity. We can hold you to that. Yeah. So again, when we talk to you tomorrow morning, whatever day that is, longevity. Yeah. I'm gonna bring it up. Hey, how do I fit into your longevity? Right. I'm gonna ask you questions like that.
You know, we should have more of these conversations. You get what I'm trying to say? That's why, like, you know, we clown and we joke about shit we be watching. And we always say the same shit every episode or every week or every other week. We be like, what the fuck is everybody talking about? What are y'all spending time with each other, but y'all don't know each other.
Facts. And if the person in your life, whether it's friend, whether it's foe, whether it's family, whether it's relative, whoever it is in your life, if they're not adding value and that
motherfuckers off, bro.
Tax, like it's not, no facts. Family.
That's dead ass.
Family equals support. Family equals stability.
Yeah.
Relatives equals blood.
It's supposed to.
But
every family member or every relative ain't there to build you up. Some motherfuckers there to take you down.
But that's all.
Some motherfuckers were there to take you to get whatever they get out
sent me
of
a
you.
video about that. Remember that, Ulei?
Yeah. And suck your ass dry like a motherfucking leech.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah. But you gotta know when to know where
you gotta know
where
when
they
to
at.
hold them. What you about to say? Know when to hold them.
Know when to fold them. But not just that though. Like it's so crazy how like.
You've been conditioned to be like, this is my family.
Yeah.
This is my blood. I can't turn my back on my blood. I gotta do this for my cousin. This is my cousin. This is my mom. This is my dad. This is my whoever. This is my sibling. You gotta be able, that's how the shit is with them.
That's true.
Facts.
It's like, this blood. I can't turn my back on my blood.
That's true.
And that's
so now it's like it forced you to have to deal with them.
Right.
It's like, I can't turn my back on my blood.
Right.
No. I'm gonna be shunned.
Tolerance is a silent killer. Tolerance, like people always say that word. Like I gotta tolerate people.
People don't get that.
If you gotta tolerate people, you're now breaking down the barrier of your boundaries.
Not just that. Matter of fact, we had that conversation. Earlier.
Yeah.
And it's some real shit because I do not want to be in any type of relationship where I'm tolerated.
And that's crazy because I had to be in a relationship where, at the end, I'm not going to even say at the end of it, like between the middle and the end of it, it was like we was tolerating each other. Like we had to live with each other because we both of us ain't have nowhere to go.
Been there,
so it's like we gotta live here with each other. You do what you do, I do what I do.
Definitely been there.
Long as the money come when it's coming to pay the rent and whatever else we gotta pay, we monies.
Right.
But we gotta deal with each other, and that's what it was. It was like a love-hate relationship.
I miss it though.
That shit was so fucking it was so fucking bitter and toxic.
You know how many people in that right now? So many people that's in a relationship right now that cannot go nowhere.
A fucking situationship.
But it's not. But you know what? But the fact that we're able to sit here and have this conversation, and for anybody that's listening that is in that type of situation, I don't care if it's family,
leave,
loved ones, or lust ones. Let me say that, lust ones, because you could get out of it. You have to figure out what your power is for you to go ahead and make your move. And the worst thing to ever do is to tell a motherfucker what you're doing.
Yeah,
just do it.
Don't tell that motherfucker a damn thing.
Nothing. Just fucking do it.
That my shit is what I had to learn is you gotta live with you every day.
Right.
Once you walk away from that person, that situation, that whatever it is, you're done with that. Or for that moment, you're done with that. Whether you fully walk away or not. But you have to live with you every day. You gotta deal with you every day. You gotta get up and look you in the mirror. As long as you can face you in the mirror and you can face it, cool. If you can't look at you in the mirror and be happy with what you see or pleased with what you see, you're doing something wrong.
Right?
I think we need to end that shit on that note. You gotta appreciate these people.
Snoie,
baby. Don't forget the motherfucking baby.
That's all I'm saying.
Make it make sense.
For real though. Facts.
Because if you're not happy with you, how can anybody else ever be happy with you?
Hey,
you want somebody to love you for who you are, what you are. You don't even
know who you are. So that we say that all the fucking time.
Like
we've been saying that.
You gotta love you first. Like that's why we talking earlier. Like take yourself on a date. Like people be scared to take yourself on a date. I don't want to.
They want to be embarrassed and shit like that. Nah,
motherfucker, fuck you and fuck that. You said the movies was playing. I'm in there.
Facts.
You said dinner. I'm buying it.
Restaurant. Nice. Look, restaurant
I want
open.
To know how they gonna treat me.
Yeah.
This how you gotta step in and fuck with me.
Yeah.
This is what I like. So if you don't come up here with them fucking gum stuck to the floor type shit, because I'm not sitting in them seats.
Hey, that shit makes my skin crawl.
Put my motherfucking seat back. Let me order my shit. Have them bring it out to me.
Luxury. Even if you gotta save,
bring it out here to me.
You gotta put $10, $20 to a side to get this the little bit of what you want. Y'all do that shit.
If you fucking with the right one, you don't got to.
You don't gotta worry about that.
All you gotta do is show up and show out.
That's it.
Get dressed and let's go.
Hey.
And on that note,
shout out to Snoie baby. Don't forget the motherfucking baby.
Look. Little do
baby.
people know
the motherfucking baby.
She is definitely my therapist on a lot of stuff because that is just some real stuff. But
I love y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for having me.
No, anytime. That's what we're fucking talking about.
Motherfucking mimosas.
I don't know how many mimosas I had, but I like 5 or 6.
We had quite a bit.
I had a pop of popcorn yet, but shit, mimosas.
Definitely.
You
Follow, like, subscribe. Like, for real, y'all. Follow, like, subscribe.
Please.
Share. Support.
All that.
Black owned. Women owned. Hey, shout out to Ulei V.
Thank you.
Follow her on Instagram, Twitter.
Jasmine.
All like, right?
Yeah,
Like,
Jasmine. Speaking of, please go ahead and follow if you're not doing it, especially on IG or on Facebook. I would prefer for you to do both. Custom Pleasures. Be on the lookout for some events. It is some banging ass summer events that is going on. I really need you guys to go ahead and definitely support. Is gonna be, it's different, it's fun, it's new. So just do that, because if you want to see us, that's more than likely where you're gonna fucking see us at. Is what I'm saying. Other than that, if you're not following Popcorn and Mimosa on YouTube, please do that. Subscribe. On Instagram, it's actually popcorn_n_mimosa. Yeah. And other than that, guys, we will be back the same time next week.
Same lady.
That's all we're saying. Yes.
Stay blessed.
Yes.
Amen to that, y'all.
Take care.
Thank you.